But here the cost value we have not given at the time. Maybe we have to cancel this and we have to amend that thing. Like that.
Do one thing, you cancel. You can cancel that work order.
Work order we have not cancelled, but we can amend this bill of material. But still the work order is in proper status. Maybe it won't allow us to cancel the bill of material. So we have to finish this work order first.
Okay, finish it.
Date cost. Okay. So it is asking to cancel stock entry also. So this should not happen actually.
No, the stock entry is for against the manufacturer, no?
Yeah. Duplicate and save. Okay. We can disable inactive. Like this we can do so. So if this worker, like if you want to do any modification with the bill of material, so we
You make
can
it inactive.
make inactive, and you can use duplicate, like what I have done. Like I have used duplicate, I have duplicated the bill of material. So now it is in draft. You can add amount over here. You can save the thing. Oh, it is getting resetting, right?
It's not saving, I think. This is the main problem.
Yeah, actually, what they are doing is on save also they are updating that thing.
They are recalculating, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, after saving, they will put the cost and recalculate so that each finished good have a proper costing for that one.
Correct.
We will also do same thing for them, like.
Okay. Then we need to write the formula for that one now.
Let's see. He's doing something. Now what you are doing from the front end now.
Yeah, sir.
I think they are doing it from the server side.
Server side, yes. Validating the clear operations, main currency, validate currency, calculate cost. The calculate cost, operating cost, raw material cost, scrap material cost, they're doing it. Pricing cost. So to calculate operation cost, okay, they are calculating from the workstation, like it is child table name, operation child table name. This is raw material child table name, items, and scrap item child table name, child table variable. So they are doing from the back end. So if the requirement is there for ours, like we can also go with the back end validations, like how they're doing. That also.
Yeah, if you do the backend actually,
Mhm.
so when you update it will go off now.
No. What we will do, we will create a backend validation from in our custom app, not there in core app. We will create a
Okay.
one override folder. We will create one more folder here, like overrides. Here we'll create one program for that vm.python. So we'll just copy what we want, like ERP next ability something. You can copy from here, can paste it here. Then you can define a function for that. Update cost. Update costs. Self dot total cost equal to self dot. Let me take those variable names, cost value, operation cost, self dot raw material cost, self dot so .py program. Of material. Validate. Validate, okay. Features dot override dot new dot update cost. But maybe let's see if it is happening or not. Set trace dot set trace. It is restarted. Yeah. It is happening, sir.
Good. So you made a new column here.
Yeah.
For 200 rupees you added, so that is getting coming as a operating cost.
Yes.
Okay, so can we make
So,
for
like this,
transaction
we
for
can use the
coordinate?
Python thing. Like I just now have created this file, right? Like this, we can use the Python like backend validations or server things.
Okay.
So one folder we have to create and no file we have to create with a Python file. Then you can define the function with any name, and you have to define the 2 arguments with like this, like doc and methods. So by iterating with the doc, using doc variable or the doc argument, you can inherit any variables of the same doc type. So it indicates we are it is like object oriented. It is like object of doc. So in object, you can use with any variable. You can take that value. You can do
Okay.
from things here. So,
Okay, so we can
hook
write
VUI.
any formula here.
Sorry, I could not be able to hear you, voice, sir.
I asked means we can write any formula for that. Like
Yeah.
currently we are doing some no there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
do,
any customization we can do.
You can do, sir. Yes.
Now this
Because,
is just a small demonstration
Okay.
how we can customize the ERP next.
Okay.
So like this, you can achieve a requirement like anything you want. This is one thing. Without operation, you can you can mention something other any additional charges you want. You can create an additional charges field. They can mention additional charges field. Then that also you can sum up with the total cost.
Okay, now can we check desktop that desktop has been created and this CPU has been reduced?
Now he has made only BOM.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now he has to make the work order.
But the previous bill of materials we have created one work order, right? That work order we have completed. So that work order got that product got stock. So we can see the stock ledger over here.
Now what we will do? We will check the computer, the desktop costing.
Okay.
Okay, the present costing. And then we will assemble again and check the costing.
Here it's showing 15,800 because
This
that
is
was
for the
the
old bill of materials. Yeah.
So now you make another one.
Sure.
I think we have to update the stock also.
Yeah, for those raw materials, yes. This thing, right? Keyboard mouse, will duplicate and save. Right, sorry, not this one. Stock receipt for those raw materials. Stock receipt for these raw materials, yes. Duplicate. Save and submit. So we have stock for those items. So we will submit this document, bill of material now. Submitted. For this, we have operating cost 200. With the operating cost, we are going to create a work order for this bill of material. Work order, 5 quantity. Sorry. Work order, 5 quantity.
There's one more option: skip material transfer to work in progress warehouse. If you take this, I think it will not ask you to transfer materials.
But we have to transfer the raw material for the production right now, sir.
Now, if you take this without transferring directly, it will take from the source warehouse and then reduce the stock, I think.
No, not like that. It is saying like we will skip the material
See,
transfer.
check if material transfer entry is not required. See, it will reduce one entry.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, we'll try. I have enabled that. I'm going to create
Okay,
a order with the same option. So going to submit this work order. Work in progress warehouse is mandatory for the work order.
Okay, how is it?
Yeah.
Submitted, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to submit.
Okay.
So we'll start. Default ng submit. Finish, save, submit. Okay, costing report you're looking for. Costing.
Change costing also.
Maybe it will comes in accounting section, right? Or costing.
Now we want to see in that ledger only.
Okay.
Calculate, it was showing
But it
average
is showing
cost.
only incoming
Valuation rate. The valuation rate now is changed.
Yeah, it is changed to 100 rupees. So incoming cost there, it is saying 16,000 with a new bomb.
Yeah.
And 15,000 is the valuation rate. The balance amount.
Vikram, is it correct?
Yes, where is that 100 rupees?
200 got added for the incoming rate.
Yeah, 200 we have added there, that cost.
Mhm.
1 minute, let Vikram check.
Mhm.
This is 200.
That is 5 into 15,800.
So this 5 quantity is there. Na? So valuation rate is costing for per unit.
Correct.
So 200 we have put it for how much quantity? 5 or how many? 1 only. For 1 quantity we have put at 200 rupees expense.
Correct, correct. Each assembly.
Each assembly. So
Yeah.
at that time of assembling, how many 2 quantities are there or 1?
Bill of material will be only for the one quantity.
1 quantity. If it is for 1 quantity, then it should come for 1600. If it, because that expense will get distributed on the number of quantities as per means normally how it happens, because for valuation for that goods means when we sell this item for like suppose 16,500. So what will be my profit? So that should
See,
be
this is, I feel, correct valuation value.
Valuation is like average value of the product.
Yeah, average value means that.
Actually, how it will happen means it will check with the first one, then second one, it will divide by 2. Then it will get the valuation rate. First
average
incoming rate, then last incoming rate, maybe like that. Average and it is average.
Just yeah, show that in Excel sheet.
Yeah, we got it now. Means that is the same average cost it's taking.
Yeah, average stock, average value.
Average costing is there 15,800 plus 16,000 and divide by 2. Divide by
16,000.
10, the total number of this one. 1 minute. Total stock value is how much? 159. 1 minute. Okay.
That's correct.
Calculate based on the total expenses incurred with mix and the product availability, sales like right, etc. The valuation is calculated based on the valuation methods to the particular items. 348.
This is same thing. Yes, the total stock value divided by total quantity.
Yeah.
Is correct, Vikram?
15. Okay, no. That's it. One 15,800 plus 16,000. Yes, sir. It's taking the average value. If you add 15,800 plus 16,000 and if you divide by 2, you will get the current average of 15,900.
Okay.
But this is the average cost it is telling in this one.
I think they use FIFO, I think.
FIFO, yeah. Or like for the customer, you can set a customer pricing in of item price, sir. For that customer,
Now you do one sale.
If it is FIFO, then it should be 15,800. If it is LIFO, then it should be 16,000. It's
No, you
taking
do one thing.
average
See, FIFO
cost.
and LIFO will come into effect after you do your sales only. Let's make
But
one
in
sale.
Stock valuation, in a stock valuation, it's showing 15,900. This is taking the average of the incoming rate,
yes.
average value. But yeah, I was asking about the 16,000 to the costing of that one. This is correct, sir. Means how it should be for the
Yeah, it's
valuation.
correct. But let's make one sale and see.
Okay. If you make the sales, okay.
One desktop we will sell.
Yeah.
Sales also, then the valuation rate will be same. But next
We'll
time,
do one
if you
thing, we'll sell 5 numbers.
Okay.
Now let's see what will happen.
then the valuation will be same. But next time, if you purchase now with another costing, then it will change.
It will increase.
Let's see now.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
see. We'll make 5
change
numbers.
on the purchase entry.
5 numbers we'll make.
Purchase or at the time of assembling.
Now we'll see. Now afterwards we'll decide again.
Okay, sir. Yeah, we just make one sales. That will give more clear picture.
Yes, correct. So now, what should be the costing? Vikram.
Yeah.
Now what should be the costing?
For me, if that costing should remain 15,900. If you check the stock value.
For me, it should be 16,000 now.
Okay.
Let's see the stock ledger.
Stock ledger, sir.
Yeah.
Check the desktop only. Filter it. We'll see only desktop.
Yes.
Same 15,900 only. Because it doesn't depend on the sales.
It doesn't depend on the sales.
Next incoming
Rate one. Yeah.
Now quantity balance quantity is 10 or it's showing. I think it's not refreshed.
It is
Please check whether the sales invoice is submitted or not.
Because it doesn't affect me.
submitted.
This will stock will affect only when you make a delivery challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's related to payment. We have to do delivery now.
Once you make a delivery note, then it will affect.
Okay, account has been affected. Here it's showing insufficient.
Warehouse is not correct, I think.
So at the time of saving, it should give us a message, no, that warehouse not selected or something.
Yeah, it showed actually.
It showed.
It showed.
Yeah, now you go to stock ledger, refresh.
Balance quantity is 5, valuation 16,000.
Vikram, I am correct.
So 16,000. This one. So last one is going.
No, FIFO. First in, first out.
So first in, that is the previous from 15,800.
First 5 numbers we made with a costing of 15,800. That got sold 5 numbers. Okay. Now what we are left with 5 numbers which we made at a cost of 16,000.
Okay.
So now the costing is 16,000 per unit.
Okay, for 5 numbers.
Yes. Not 5 numbers, each.
Okay.
Each is costing now 16,000.
Yeah, each costing.
Earlier it was 15,900. Now it has come to 16,000 because the first 5 numbers we sold.
Okay. So my stock is 5.
At the cost of 16,000 each.
Okay. And why this quantity is -5?
That means it is went out of the warehouse. There are 2 things. Quantity is the quantity, transaction quantity. Next is the available quantity.
Okay. So that means you are saying that this time what 5 quantity we sold at the rate of 16,000.
Pardon me?
This sales invoice has been made of how much? What is the price for that one?
No, that's what I'm telling. See, take the first transaction.
So first, this 15,805 quantity, whether it is sold or not.
No, that is what now. The first you made 5 numbers at 15,800. Okay, there was 5 quantity in the warehouse. Now you made another 5 quantity at 16,000.
Okay.
The valuation changed to 15,900. Average means after adding new quantity.
Okay.
Each was costing 15,900. So this has got 2 batches.
Okay.
So the first batch I sell it off, which I made it 15,800.
That you
now
already
I have left with only 5 numbers, which I made it 16,000 each.
Okay. Sales invoice of how much quantity? Can you please show the sales invoice?
5, no? 5 and
5.
1 minute, sir. Okay. So here we have put it 25,000 per unit. So that means a LIFO it's taking last to brief is the 16,000 rate. So that's why its valuation is showing at 16,000.
No, when selling now it takes FIFO, first in, first out.
Okay. The first is 15,000. If what we did in that 15,800 was first. After that we did 16,000.
16,000. So when we sell 5 units, the first 5 units
15,800 should go.
that got sold. Now
Ah.
all the units are with 16,000 only.
Okay. So that is why
Correct,
in
no?
the stock it's showing 16,000.
Yeah, now cost valuation has increased.
Okay. 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 Fine, sir.
Okay, I think this is sufficient for today. Tomorrow we'll continue on bill of materials only.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, sir.
So we want to like more details like subcontracting.
Oh,
We
okay.
send the materials to subcontractor. We take the material from there
Okay.
and we pay for him for the work. That we want to see tomorrow, Mr.
Sure.
Sunil.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Go.
Clear, no?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sunil.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.